Hey you guys, what is going on? My name is Marcus and you're back for another episode of Roads Untraveled. That was way too close, but not as close as the razors over at dollarshaveclub.com. Whoa, look at that. All right, you guys. Dollar Shave Club is practically giving away their daily essentials starter set to you guys, the Roads Untraveled listeners, for a limited time for just $5. This is what you get, okay? You get their body wash, you get their shave butter, which I'm stoked to try out. One wipe Charlies, you guys know, you can't forget those. You do get 4 trial size blades for the executive style razor handle. It's really dope, it's all weighted and stuff, it's great. But you do get 4 to start with, and then after that, it's only a couple bucks a month. And they send you this, it's great. Okay, you guys, if you're like me and are sick of going into stores to buy your razors and having terrible customer service and stuff, it's 2018, people, okay? You do not need to do that anymore. I remember in high school, my friends didn't give a crap about their job. They didn't have their job at Shoppers Drug Mart so they could, you know, be excited about it. I know how it is. You don't want to talk to people. I get it. I'm kind of like that. That's why we're standing out here. If you guys want to get in on this starter set and check out Dollar Shave Club, the website, the URL is in the description. It is dollarshaveclub.com/roads. Okay, you guys, again, that's dollarshaveclub.com/roads to get your very own essential starter kit. $5, you guys. It's either a Starbucks coffee or this, okay? Get it. All right, you guys, we're gonna start this video with a first gear pull. Oh yeah! All right, you guys. Put the windows up. We are in a 2003 BMW E46 M3. Obviously, it has the 3.2 liter inline 6 in the front, rear wheel drive. This particular E46 M3, owned by a guy named Evan, cool guy, is turbocharged. As you can hear, it's got a single turbo. It's putting down about somewhere between 470 and 500 horsepower back to the rear wheels. No compromises here, all right? This is a driver's car, and this car has been driven and will continue to be driven, all right? That is so fast. It's Evan's daily at the moment, as he will tell you. And he also takes it to track days. He heads up to Willow Springs, Button Willow, and whatever other tracks he can get to in a decent amount of time. As you can see, the front bumper is all like chipped and stuff. A sign of a good track car, you know, a driven car that's been beat on. And some may think that being beat on is a bad thing for a car, but an E46 M3 with nice sticky tires, suspension, an aftermarket ECU, all these goodies is a very good thing. Open wastegate kind of catches you off guard. I didn't actually ask Evan before driving the car whether or not it had an open wastegate, but you just floor it and then you find out very quickly that it indeed does.
Hi, my name is Evan, and this is my 2002 BMW M3 with a Horsepower Freaks turbo kit. I got this one 3.5 years ago, flew up to San Francisco, drove it back down. And it was still NA when I bought it, just basic things, underdrive pulleys, an intake, an exhaust. And I really didn't have any major plans at the time. I just wanted one and I wanted to drive it. And I did one track day when it was NA. Didn't really know what I was doing, and it took me a couple of years to get back. But later on, I knew that I wanted a little bit more power, and I was looking at superchargers, which would have been the more cost-effective way to go. And then I came across this turbo kit for sale. It's used. Horsepower Freaks isn't around anymore. I don't know when they went out of business, but it's been a while. Picked up an AEM Infinity ECU, and I did that one track day when it was still NA. I didn't plan on going back. I wasn't, I guess, bit by the bug, as some people say at that time. And then I boosted it, still no real intention of tracking it. I had the idea of maybe doing half-mile events. And then one of my buddies, John, who also has an E46, his is still NA, he was going to the track a lot. So I said, screw it, you know, whatever, I'll go. And after that track day, which was February of last year, I can't stop going.
All right, second gear at 3,000 RPM. That is the angriest sounding BMW I've ever driven. This is, excuse my language, but this is the most savage BMW. I don't know if there's definitely a better word to describe it, but it's brutal. Really good bite in the brakes, really good bite. Oh my God. And that's just pads, you guys. That's just pads. Oh yeah, here we go. It's so awesome to actually get to drive a car that's built for track use and used on the track. Honestly, simply because I know what this car's been through. That's really what it comes down to. Super easy to heel toe after a little bit. One of the best things about this car is the steering wheel. I love the feeling of the steering wheel in your hands in an E46 M3. Soaked up that bump fairly well in that corner. It's very fast. Like, we can just haul ass through these canyons and really, yeah, really cover some ground. That's for damn sure. This car loves to wind it out. Evan made a point of telling me, yo, Marcus, rev it out to 8,000 RPM. Just trust me.
I mean, obviously, you know, waiting for the turbo to spool coming out of a corner is kind of a pain. You do want to keep the RPMs up a little high, but at the same time, I drive this car to the track and I have to drive it home, so I kind of have to balance how much I actually am beating on it. You can definitely feel the difference. I ride in my buddy's car, his E46 on track, and it's a lot more smooth than this one is, but this car is not done. It'll never be done, but one of the major plans is to just downsize the turbo. It has a Precision T67 right now, and I do want to go to a smaller Garrett turbo just to try to, I'm never going to get that NA feeling back, but just try to smooth out the power band as best as I can. Okay, so originally it dynoed at 467 wheel horsepower and 343 foot-pounds of torque. Really the only thing that's changed that would affect the power is the exhaust. It no longer has the MagnaFlow exhaust. It's just a 3-inch straight pipe from the turbo back. I haven't had it dynoed since. When I was having it retuned, the tuner told me that I was sitting closer to 500 than I was before. So take that for what it is, but I'm just gonna say 500 for now. It's a good number.
The E46 M3 has got to be one of the prettiest European cars in the last like 30 years. It has absolutely just a classic design, a timeless design, really does. God, is this a beautiful car. I love the E46 M3. There's boost. Oh, nice cracks out the back. That is for me, a bigger turbo to make things exciting, especially for the first time driving a car. You're like, okay, like the first gear pull we did back there was like, okay, and then boom, power hits. Not like a single turbo 2J with like 700, but it hits hard. But then when you downshift like 4,500 and put your foot down, that's when you get some serious power. Not that bad at all. Oh yeah. Ref match up to 6,000 RPM, spit some flames, and just put your foot down to the floor.
The turbo was installed at FSR Motorsports in Montclair, California. The Precision T67, the intake manifold and the intercooler are both HPF, as well as the intercooler piping. It uses a tile external wastegate, 2 HKS blow-off valves, and upgraded the injectors. I believe the original kit came with 750cc injectors. These are 1100cc from Fuel Injector Clinic, and then a Walbro 400 fuel pump. Car's not on E85 yet, it's only on 91, but that's in the near future as well. Okay, so it's on ST coilovers, Eibach front and rear sway bars. I have Treehouse Racing front control arm bushings. Those are solid polyurethane, and then PowerFlex black rear trail arm bushings. StopTech stainless steel, brake lines all around, and the Modal 600 brake fluid, which helps a lot. I had the Miata for a while, dropped that and bought an 05 WRX, which I might get a lot of hate for, but I did not like that car whatsoever. I want my Miata back. I sold the WRX, and so now this is my current daily driver as I'm looking for something else. It handles like a, it doesn't handle like a car from, 2002. It's ahead of its time by far. Everybody says that, it's so cliche, but it's true.
Straight pipe, open wastegate, big turbo. It fits the character of the car so nicely. Fast as hell. This will get you put in jail very quickly, and I'm pretty sure that's why Evan goes to track days, and you guys should too, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this gorgeous E46 BMW M3. Just pulling. Okay, that's way too fast. 12 miles an hour. All right, you guys, we will see you shortly with another video down here in Los Angeles. Go follow Evan on Instagram. I'll put it in the description. Go follow us, Roads Untraveled, on Instagram. Hit us up on Facebook. Listen to our podcast every single week on iTunes. See you next time, you guys.